All right, hello. Welcome to Open House. My name is Mr. Savery, and I am the Spanish teacher here at Cobb Middle School. This is the agenda for this presentation. We're going to go over the classroom policies and procedures. So basically what your student does every day in class, how he gets around Canvas, and how he gets to his assignments or their assignments, how to help your students succeed in Spanish, why you should learn Spanish, and contact information, and then we're going to get specifically into the goals and the outline of your curriculum, whether you're taking Spanish 1, Spanish 2, or beginning Spanish. So these are the classroom policies and procedures. So we start off with the rules. So basically the rules: you arrive in class on time, come prepared. If you need to speak, raise your hand. We're going to be respectful at all times, and remain seated at all times if you're in the classroom. Procedures. All right, so this is what your students should do every day in class. So the first thing we do is log on to Canvas, and then we get on Zoom. All right. Then from my home page in Canvas, you're going to click on current module link above my picture. This will take you to the agenda and assignments page. Now the agenda and assignments page, that's where you get all your assignments for the week. Okay, so if you're ever missing an assignment, look on the agenda and assignments page, and that's where all your assignments are. All right. Click on your bell ringer for today's date. Submit the bell ringer when you're done. So after the bell ringer is submitted, then we're going to go over the bell ringer. After we go over the bell ringer, I give them the lesson and assignments for the day. All right. After that, I turn them to their assignments, and they do their assignments and submit it. Okay. So this is what it looks like specifically. All right. So they're gonna log on to my page. This is my home page that they're gonna see when they first comes up. Right. At this point, they're already when you go into here, when you're here already, you should already be logged on to Zoom. After that, there is a link right above my picture that says current lesson. Click on that link. When you click on that link, it will bring you to the agenda and assignments page. Now this page gives you everything that we're going to be doing throughout the week. So up at the top, it's going to give you a description of the lessons we'll do this week. Below that is a table that shows you every day what we're going to be working on. And below that, we have it's broken down into days. So it has the bell ringer and all the assignments, and whether we have a quiz or test or anything. So they come to this page, click on bell ringer. Right? Once you click on the bell ringer, you do the bell ringer, you submit it. After we go over it, I'll give you a lesson or a review or instructions for the day. All right. I will direct you back to this page, and that's where you get your assignments from. So if you're ever, or your students are ever unsure, or if you're ever unsure of what we need to do, what needs to be done, come to this page, and it will give you a breakdown of every day, all the assignments that need to be done. Now these assignments, the bell ringer is due 15 minutes after class starts. All right, so if it's not done 15 minutes after class starts, then it is late. It won't be accepted. Assignments are due the day they are assigned by 11:59. So if they are not in by 11:59, then they have a 0 on it. I input grades for these assignments every morning. All right. The morning after I assign it, so they have plenty of time to do it. They have plenty of time in class to do it. If for some reason they don't get it done during class, they have until 11:59 to do it. If they don't do it by 11:59, then they will have a 0 in the grade book for it. All right, absences. If you're absent, or if your student is absent, just like I went over, check the agenda and assignments page for the previous day's assignment. All right, if you're absent, bell ringers do not have to be made up. Assignments do have to be made up. So just go back to them, go back to the agenda and assignments page, look at the assignment, and turn in that assignment. If at any point they have any questions, or you have any questions about the assignment, you can ask me. All right, send me an email, or they can ask me during class. All right. and complete the assignment for homework. So once you look at it, complete it for homework, turn it in. All right, now how to help your students succeed in this class. All right, so just request to see the daily agenda, or just log on and you look at the daily agenda every day, or every day or every week. See what homework needs to be done, see what assignments need to be done, see they did the bell ring or not. All right, check the grade book and focus on a weekly basis. Now I know that Canvas has grades in it, or grades loaded in it. Don't check those, check Focus. All right, Focus is updated. I update it on a daily basis. All right, every time assignments get turned into me, Focus, I update it in Focus. So Focus is always updated. All right, there is never, or usually never, a time where Focus is not updated where I'm working on grades. So grades, I should have grades in there every day. So Focus should be updated. All right, or if it's not, it will be updated within 24 hours. So it's never more than 24 hours lagging on grades. All right, now if you notice your students' grades are unusually low for some reason, all right, need to email me, let me know your concern. I will talk to you about it. I will let you know what's going on, and we will figure a plan to get them back on track. That's why it's important that you checking Focus on a regular basis. That way, if you do notice a drop in grades or anything unusual, you let me know early and we can fix the problem. All right. Now, why should you learn Spanish? All right, so there are several different reasons to learn a foreign language, but Spanish is the second largest language spoken in the U.S. All right, so you're definitely going to get a use out of it. I mean, learning Spanish will open many doors for you academically and in your career. All right, so if you want to get further in college, I mean, you need to have a foreign language, at least 2 years of foreign language to go to a 4-year university now. So it's going to open that door for you. Later on in your career, just being just knowing a different language, knowing a foreign language will put you that much ahead of your peers. All right, and being in middle school, you receive a high school credit, so that's always a good thing. All right. Now, contact information. All right, if you need to call me, you can call me at the school. They'll transfer you over to me. My email address, saveryd2@leonschools.net, or my website in Canvas. All right, my website in Canvas. I'll update my agenda and assignments page every Monday at 9, so you could check that by 9 o'clock. I will have all the assignments posted. All right, so if you ever need to get a hold of me. Now, so if you have any questions or extra help, if you need any extra help, let me know. I will be able to so we could set something up, and I will be able to help your student out with whatever questions you have or whatever extra help they need. All right. Now, that was now let's go on to the goals specifically for each class. Let's go into the goals for the year and the curriculum breakdown. All right. So this is it for Spanish 1. All right. So these are the goals for the year for Spanish 1. So we have interpretive listening, interpretive reading goals, and interpersonal communication. So for listening, we're going to demonstrate understanding of basic words, everyday expressions, demonstrate understanding of written familiar words. Interpersonal communication, you're going to introduce yourself and others, participate in basic conversations using words, phrases, and memorized expressions. All right. So these are the goals for presentational speaking, writing, and culture. All right. So We're going to learn to speak and write and learn some culture from different Latin American countries and Spain. And the curriculum for Spanish 1. So Spanish 1 is divided into 4 modules. We have 1 module per 9 weeks. Each module has about 8 lessons, and the lesson will consist of vocabulary and grammar quiz and a lesson test. All right, so this is the outline of the curriculum for Spanish 1. So first 9 weeks, we're going to learn about Spanish-speaking countries, greetings, asking, stating your name, where you're from, the alphabet. Every module that we do will do a conversation lesson. All right, so we're going to take all the content and information that you learned throughout the lesson, and we are going to use it in conversation. All right, we're going to learn to talk about yourself, express age, and then take the test. Module 2, we have vocabulary, school vocabulary. So Module 2 is we're going to go into the school. So school vocabulary, your daily schedule, how to express time, likes and dislikes, clothing for schools, and learn to talk about school. Module 3, all right, going into food vocabulary, food preferences, restaurant vocabulary, how to talk about cost and price, and house decorations. Module 4, we're going to learn the verb ir, the verb to go, how to describe your house, express obligation. And again, we're going to talk about price and the cost. All right, so that is the curriculum for Spanish 1. For Spanish 2, we also have listening, reading, and communication. So we're going to demonstrate understanding of familiar topics and frequently used expressions. When we're reading, we're going to determine main ideas from simple text and engage in short social interactions. We're going to do some presentational speaking, some writing, and continue learning culture. All right, so Module 2 is divided, Module Spanish 2 is divided into 4 modules, 1 module per 9 weeks. Each module divided into about 8 lessons. All right, each lesson has a vocabulary, grammar quiz, and a lesson test. All right, so the first 9 weeks, learning body part, vocabulary, reflexive verbs, expressing time, what time you get up. Module 2, affirmative, negative commands, asking and giving simple directions, stem changing verbs, expressing obligations, and a conversation. So every module or lesson we have a conversation, so we can use the Spanish that we have learned. And we're going to continue with direct and indirect object pronouns and vocabulary words related to volunteering. Third 9 weeks. All right, we got health, emergency, vocabulary, plural, affirmative, negative commands, regular and irregular verbs in the preterite tense, and vocabulary related to illnesses. And Module 4, okay, so vocabulary related to childhood. We're going to have regular and irregular verbs in the present tense, the verbs tocar and jugar, which is to play, and they're both to play, all right, and demonstrative adjectives. All right, so that is the curriculum for Spanish 2. Now moving on to beginning Spanish. So beginning Spanish, here's our interpretive listening, reading, and interpersonal communication. Then we have our presentational speaking, presentational writing, and our culture lessons. All right. So beginning Spanish is divided into 4 modules. We'll cover 1 module per 9 weeks. All right. Each module is divided into 8 to 10 lessons. All right, with each lesson consisting of a vocabulary and grammar quiz and a lesson test. All right, so this is what we'll be learning the first 9 weeks. So greetings and goodbyes, subjects and verbs and sentences, numbers 1 through 31. Days of the week and the months. We're learning the alphabet and the verb ser, the verb to be. Second 9 weeks, we'll learn adjectives, continue on our numbers up to 100, and continue on adjectives and forming questions using likes and dislikes and preposition de or the preposition of. Third 9 weeks, leisure activities. We're going to use the verb to like with infinitive verbs or verbs in their infinitive form, weekend activities, and regular verbs. Fourth 9 weeks, we're going to learn about school supplies, classes, using the verb venir with the time, which is the verb to come with time. School events, more regular verbs, er and ir verbs. And that is the curriculum for beginning Spanish. At this point, are there any questions?